Michelle, you are muted.
So sorry. Good morning. Learn for Life would love to welcome you to the last day in this series of our virtual college week. We are very proud of our relationship with the 1890 Foundation, which are 19 land-grant universities in which we hope to send you off to college too. So with that being said, we are very glad you are here, and I would like to introduce our College Access Program Manager, Ms. Cheryl Moore.
Thank you so much, Michelle, and welcome to our HBCU Virtual College Tour experience. We are so happy to have you with us. I hope you're ready, because today we have representing West Virginia State University, Ms. Kayla McNair. Kayla, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
You are welcome. So without further ado, if it's okay with you guys, I will get started in my presentation. So let's see here. Okay, can everyone see my presentation? Okay. So hello everybody and welcome. On behalf of West Virginia State University, I'm very excited to be here today to talk to you guys about what we can offer for your higher educational goals. So before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you for your time. Thank you for being here, and I do hope that you enjoy the presentation that I have put together today. There we go. So before I get started, I just thought that I would formally introduce myself. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what's my name and what's my story. So my name is Ms. Kayla McNair, and I am an admissions recruiter here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions at West Virginia State University. So that being said, typically my territory does cover the southern part of the state of West Virginia, as well as the southern region of the United States. But with that being said, I do go outside of my territory sometimes. So at any time, if you guys have any questions about our admissions process, what opportunities we offer here, or anything like that, I am the gal that you can talk to. So I do encourage anyone that is interested to take a photo of this screen or jot down my phone number and my email as well, and I would be happy to assist you with any questions, comments, or concerns that you guys might have. And I always like to throw in there that I am a West Virginia native, so I've lived here, I'm born and raised. I'm very proud of what this state has to offer. So this is our campus video. This is kind of an overview of our campus and different things like that. So I will begin to play that right now. some quick facts about our university here at West Virginia State University. We were first founded in 1891 as a land-grant institution. So as you guys probably know, this was whenever Congress granted land for states to have higher educational goals in resources for African Americans. So with that being said, we are a historically HBCU university. So with that being said, we do have a lot of history here at West Virginia State. So whenever we were first founded in 1891, we were the West Virginia Colored Institute, where only African Americans were allowed to enroll for this higher educational resource. From that being said, we had a very big shift in our education here at West Virginia State in 1915, whenever our institution started offering college degrees. So with that being said, again, in 1929, we made the name change to the West Virginia State College. And then I always like to highlight that in 1954, the school segregation law was dismissed. So now you see more of a blended family here on campus, as other individuals of racial and ethnic groups were allowed to enroll here in the university. And then last but not least, in 2004, we were granted our university setting, where we now are the West Virginia State University. So with that being said, to follow up, you guys are probably asking yourself, where is West Virginia State University? We are located in Institute, West Virginia, which is about 10 to 15 miles away from our state capital, which is Charleston. We have about 3,000 students enrolled here on campus, and I always like to highlight our 14-to-1 ratio. This here at West Virginia State, a lot of our class sizes are a little bit smaller than what you might see at other universities. But with that being said, this gives individuals the opportunity to make those professional relationships with faculty and staff here, and everyone here at West Virginia State is known by your name and your face and your story, and you're not simply known by your ID number. So that's something that I always like to highlight here about our classes here, that faculty and staff is dedicated to the academic success of all students. We also offer bachelor and master degree programs here at West Virginia State, and you might see some individuals wearing some black and gold, as our mascot is the yellow jacket. So before I get into what we offer here at West Virginia State University, I do want to highlight our admissions requirements here at our university. So with that being said, our application is fully online, and that kind of highlights all the different documents that we need along with your application. But with that being said, we do require a $20 application fee, a 2.0 cumulative grade point average, either an 18 on the ACT or a 940 on the SAT, as well as your immunization records along the way as well. Something that I like to highlight with the ACT and SAT is that unfortunately we do not super score. This is where if you take the ACT or SAT multiple times, we can take your highest scores in each of your subjects and then average that out for your composite score here at West Virginia State. Unfortunately, we do not do that, but I always like to highlight and let individuals know that we will take the highest scores on your test scores that you do score. So we always encourage individuals to continue to take these standardized tests, and we will take your highest score as well. Again, that is all highlighted on our official website, and if you have any questions, again, feel free to just shoot me an email, and I would be happy to help you. So with that being said, we do offer a lot of scholarship opportunities here at West Virginia State University. We have a full scholarship portal with external resources available for individuals, and we also have a scholarship coordinator, Ms. Rhonda Brogan, that would be happy to assist you in any of your questions that you might have. But with out-of-state residents, I always like to highlight this, that we do offer a black and gold scholarship to first-time freshmen. So with that being said, we do require a 3.0 grade point average, as well as a 20 on the ACT or a 1020 on the SAT. Now, this black and gold scholarship can be up to $8,000 per academic year. So that is a very big amount of money and financial assistance that you can receive if you do qualify for the scholarship. Again, that's all highlighted on our official website, but again, they can differ from your financial need, leadership, or academic merit as well. But I always like to encourage first-time freshmen that are out of state to have that black and gold scholarship as a goal, as that would help your time here at West Virginia State. So I always like to highlight our cost of attendance. This is the 2020-2021 academic year estimate. I always do throw in there that these numbers do change every year. So this is a rough estimate as to what it costs for this academic year. So for out-of-state residents, you're looking at about $13,600 for non-resident and about $7,912 for resident for your tuition, for a total of $27,745 for non-resident and about $22,000 for resident as well. So again, this is something that does fluctuate each year and does change, but I always like to throw that in there, that is our rough estimate as to what it costs to attend West Virginia State. So for financial aid, if you guys are looking to receive financial aid packages, any questions about your FAFSA application, how you can receive loans or different things like that, we do have a full functioning financial aid office here at West Virginia State University. They are dedicated to helping you guys get everything sorted out, anything about grants, loans, anything like that, work studies. That is all available through our financial aid office. That is their email and their phone number. So I always encourage individuals to reach out to this resource if you guys were to have any questions about your financial aid. So for academic programs, I always like to highlight our popular majors here at West Virginia State. What we have a lot of yellow jackets majoring in here at our university, and those include biology, business, communications, education, and nursing. Now with our education program, I always like to highlight that we do produce the highest amount of educators in the state of West Virginia next to West Virginia University. As well as our biology program that is ranked #3 in the best value colleges as of the 2020 year, as well as our new nursing program that is a very new program here at West Virginia State, and that has brought in a lot of new individuals here as well. Then I always want to touch upon our new area of academic concentrations such as plant and soil science, agribusiness, and agricultural. Now with these areas of concentration, we also have our 1890 scholarship program here available for individuals that might be interested in majoring in these types of majors. So with that, this does qualify for individuals to have a 3.0 cumulative GPA, as well as keeping that GPA throughout their academic time here at West Virginia State. And with that being said, this scholarship can include tuition, room and board, and books and supplies paid for as well through this program. So that's also something that I always like to highlight here that we offer here at West Virginia State. So next, I'm going to go into our different colleges and degrees here at West Virginia State University. We do have 4 different colleges, and I'm going to go into a little bit more of how those are separated and what they do offer. So we have our College of Arts and Humanities here at West Virginia State University. This is going to be more of your performing arts and liberal arts majors, such as art, communications, English, international studies, modern foreign language, music, and your Regents Bachelor's of the Arts degree. So these are going to be people that might be looking into getting a English degree, anyone looking to go into theater or different things like that. I would often encourage individuals to go into our College of Arts and Humanities college here at West Virginia State. We also have with our art program within the College of Fine Arts here, we also have a lobby here that is dedicated to showcasing all of the work that individuals do produce here at West Virginia State within this program. Next, we have our College of Business and Social Sciences. These might be anyone looking to major in business administration. So with this, we have areas of concentration such as finance, marketing, accounting, different things like that. We have our economics, history. We have our political science degree. I always like to highlight that we have a pre-law track here at West Virginia State, as well as psychology and sociology. So this might be individuals that are looking to go into being a counselor or a psychologist or a therapist, anything along those lines. That's always a major that I do like to highlight that would be available for them if that is their career option of choice. Next, we have our College of Natural Science and Mathematics. Now, this is going to be more of your STEM majors here at West Virginia State University. Again, I always like to highlight that we were ranked #3 for the best value schools here at West Virginia State. With that, we have our biology program. We have a general track or a pre-med track. We have our chemistry program available here. This might be for anyone that is looking to go into pre-pharmacy or anything along those lines. Our engineering program, I always like to highlight, that is a new program here at West Virginia State. We offer civil and chemical engineering right now, but that is a very, we do hope to grow that program, as that has also brought in a lot of new individuals here at West Virginia State, as well as mathematics and computer science and physics as well. So last but not least, we do have our College of Professional Studies. This might be for any individuals that are looking to go into working with the public, such as criminal justice. That is also one of our oldest programs here at West Virginia State University, education, health science, nursing, social work, and sports studies. I always like to highlight that within the College of Professional Studies, our nursing program is a new program here at West Virginia State. Actually, the first program, or the first semester that it is being available here at West Virginia State, as it was approved in 2019. So this is a new program that has brought in a lot of new faces here at West Virginia State University, and we are very proud that we offer that now. So to follow up with our academics, I'm also a very big advocate that individuals should not only get involved inside the classroom, but also outside of the classroom as well. And here with our Office of Student, a lot of work on engaging individuals with our campus community here at West Virginia State. So with that being said, one thing that they do offer here, they have 50 different student organizations here on campus. So from our honor societies, we have Greek Life here at West Virginia State University. We do not have Greek houses, but we do have 9 here at West Virginia State, as well as our student-run newspaper, our student government association. We have club sports. So again, we have over 50. So you name what you're interested in, and I'm sure that we have it here at West Virginia State University. I personally think that this is a great way to get involved outside the classroom and make with this, I always like to say that I can only speak for myself, but whenever I was an undergrad within my time at my university, I was involved in clubs, and this is a great way to make some friendships along the way. With that, I always like to highlight that the Student Life and Engagement Office also does a lot of different. We are open mic night, we have escape rooms, we have game nights, whatever that may be. They do a lot of planning services here for students. I always like to throw in that we do have a app available for individuals to download. I have it downloaded, and it kind of gives you a notification as to when these events are happening on campus. So I think that is a great tool to have to get involved on campus and to know what is happening. If you guys are looking for somewhere to wear your black and gold and cheer on our yellow jackets, we do have a wide variety of sporting events at West Virginia State University. Those are looking a little bit different right now, unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but hopefully here soon we do plan to get our stadiums filled with students cheering on our yellow jackets here at West Virginia State. So to follow up with this slide, I always like to highlight our student union. This is kind of like our hub here on campus. So anywhere from our study lounges, if you're looking for a quiet place to catch some last minute studying here on campus, that is available for students, as well as our computer labs as well. We also have a newly renovated game room and our free fitness center available as well if you're looking to stay physically fit here on campus, as well as our family care clinic. This is available and free for all students if you are ever needing medical attention here on campus. Next, one of my most important questions here, whenever I was an undergrad, is, where can I grab a bite to eat? Where on campus can I get something to eat? So with that being said, we do have a wide variety of options here at West Virginia State to keep your belly full. So I always like to highlight our Goldstein Dining Hall, which is a buffet style type of eating here on campus. We do have a variety of different meal plans available for individuals here at West Virginia State. We also have our Austin Grill food truck. They are available during the warmer months. We have our Williams Pickard Cafe, and for any Starbucks fans or any coffee goers, we do have our Starbucks coffee located in one of our dorm halls, as well as our Be Right Burger and our Chopped and Wrapped. So we do have a wide variety of different places to grab a bite to eat in between classes. So next, for our housing and residence life options here at West Virginia State, we do have two different options. First, we have our Dawson Hall. This is more of your traditional style of living here on campus, where it's just you and another roommate that occupy that room, and you do have a common bathroom down the hall. But with that being said, you do have access to free laundry and the game room in Keith Scholars Hall. And then next you have your Keith Scholars Hall, which is more of your non-traditional style of living, where you do have one room, but you can have up to 4 roommates. So you do have your own separate room, but with that being said, you do share a bathroom and a common living area and a kitchenette as well. So it's kind of your personal preference as to what you would like. If you would rather have one roommate, then I would probably recommend Dawson versus Keith Scholars if you're looking for more of a apartment style here on campus. Said due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Dawson Hall is only occupying 1 individual per room, and then the Keith Scholars Hall is occupying 2 individuals. But hopefully sooner rather than later, we can get back to what our life was before the COVID-19 pandemic, and we can get those individuals back into those residence halls. So with that being said, our housing application is through our Housing and Residence Life office that is available online. If you're looking to do a random roommate, that is available through our roommate survey, or if you would rather have someone in mind, that is also available through that as well. I always do like to highlight that if you are an out-of-state resident, we are required for you to live on campus for the first 2 years, and if you live within a 50-mile, are exempt from living on campus. So next, here at West Virginia State, we are also very, very, very in tune with helping individuals find support here on campus. So with that being said, I'm going to highlight some of the services that we offer here at West Virginia State. So we have our Office of Retention and Student Success. So within our Center for Academic Engagement and our Learning Enrichment Center, we do offer a wide variety of different things for students. So if you're looking for tutoring services, or if you're looking for organizational skills or anything like that, there are a wide variety of different workshops available for individuals to attend through the Office of Retention and Student Success. Our Achieve at State is an online platform that helps individuals get in contact with any of their professors. If they're looking for a specific department, this is kind of an online tool available for individuals to use, as well as our tutoring services. We do offer one-on-one tutoring as well as group tutoring. That is all through one of our halls here, which is Wallace. That is all available. And I also like to highlight with our tutoring services, our SmartThink online tutoring service. This is an online website application that is available 24 hours a day. You can get signed up with an online tutor for any homework help or any guidance that you might need with your studying as well. And to go along with that, I always like to highlight our supplemental instruction. This is where you sit down with an upperclassman, normally in a group setting. And with that being said, this upperclassman has previously taken a course before here at West Virginia State. So with that being said, they know the course material, and they know exactly what you are learning whenever you're sitting there in that class, and they are there to help you with any of your homework help or anything like that within a group setting. As well as our success coaching. We do have an undecided major here at West Virginia State, so maybe someone that's having a little bit of trouble finding what their passion might be or what they might want to major in. We also do offer success coaching here at West Virginia State, where you can sit down with a individual and kind of highlight your strengths and weaknesses as well. So that is something that I always like to highlight. Next, we have our counseling and accessibility services here at West Virginia State. This might be for anyone that has any disability of any kind. Obviously, those are all welcome here at West Virginia State. So anyone that might need test accommodations, any room accommodations, that's all done through our Office of Counseling and Accessibility Services here at West Virginia State. We have mental health counseling, we have our peer education, and also I do like to highlight our Yellow Jackets on the Move. This is a campus-wide initiative here on campus for a healthier lifestyle of living. So with that being said, within this outlook and within this platform, we do have guided workouts. We have a workout agenda, we have podcast, you name it, and this really is a campus-wide movement on trying to promote a more healthier and physical lifestyle here on campus. And then last but not least, I do want to highlight our career services here at West Virginia State University. This is more of a academic planning and your professional development here at West Virginia State. I think this is really important as you move through your college degree and after you graduate. So with this being said, you can do any work studies here on campus. So for example, here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions, we do have 2 student workers. They are often involved in helping us do some virtual tours or anything like that. They are work study individuals where you can seek payment if you're looking for employment here at West Virginia State University on campus, as well as our standardized testing that is available through the career services, as well as our SIGI 3 assessment. Again, this is kind of something that is available for students if they are looking to find more of their strengths and weaknesses, kind of like a aptitude test that is available within this department, as well as our internships. Now, I always like to throw this in there that I think this is very important for every individual for your resume as you move through your undergraduate degree. So with that being said, we do have a full website available with career services that highlights different internships available here at West Virginia State University. I was actually on it the other day, and we do offer, for example, we had our White House intern, we had our Chick-fil-A corporate intern, we had our Target marketing intern. So they do differ each year, but I think this is very important for individuals to have as they move through their college degree and their profession later on after graduation. So as I stated earlier, we do have a lot of history here at West Virginia State University, but with that, we also have a lot of historical influences. So I'm just going to highlight a few. We do have Miss Katherine Johnson. You might see her in the film Hidden Figures, but she is a West Virginia State University alum where she majored in mathematics and French at the young age of 18. So with that being said, she did go on to become a teacher, and then she had a very big life change whenever she was employed by NASA. And she played a very important role in the first moon landing in 1969. Now, you aren't going to see Miss Katherine Johnson in the spaceship going up to space, but rather she was the individual that if any issues arise during the space exploration, she was the individual to help combat that issues, as she has that background in mathematics. So with that being said, also I want to highlight Mr. Earl Lloyd. He is also a West Virginia State University alum. He was the first African American to play in the NBA for any basketball fans. Next, I do want to highlight that we played a very important role in the training of the Tuskegee Airmen. Now, these Tuskegee Airmen were the first African Americans to employ in the U.S. Army Air Corporation, and they did a lot of combat in World War II. So they are very highly decorated individuals. We kind of served as a training field here, and they are highly decorated and highly respected individuals during that time. And last but not least, our Yellow Jacket Baton with our ROTC program. We have commissioned over 900 officers into the U.S. Army, as well as 1 Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. So with that being said, if you're interested in learning more about military science or going into the military or the reserves, I do encourage anyone to seek out to Mr. Bill Kinsey, and he would be happy to answer any of your questions. So here are some photos around campus. That is Miss Katherine Johnson, that was awarded to us in 2016 to kind of honor what she did not only for West Virginia State University and the state of West Virginia, but also our nation and our country as well. So we take pride in that here on campus as well. That is Mr. Earl Lloyd in our Walker Convention Center. Our lobby is actually dedicated to all of his accomplishments as well. So as you can see, we take pride in the individuals that influenced our country here at West Virginia State. So next, I've already told you guys about what you can do on campus, how you can get involved, but now we're going to highlight a little bit of what you can do in Charleston as well. So with that being said, we do have a mix of city life and also outdoor things to do as well. We do have our town center shopping mall in Charleston, which is only about, again, 10 to 15 minutes away as our South Ridge Shopping Plaza. We also have our Charleston Live on the Levee Festival. This is where different bands are booked. You can overlook the Kanawha River, and there are different food vendors and different things like that available for individuals to partake in these summer months, as well as our festival. This is more of a art venue where individuals local can sell their different art and different things like that. And it's kind of also another outdoor venue available, and there's different vendors and activities to participate as well. If anyone's a fan of some baseball, we do have our Appalachian Power Park located in Charleston for anyone looking to catch a baseball game in the summer or fall months, as well as our Capital Market. This is one of my favorite places to go in the fall or the summer. We do offer a farmer's market type of venue here where local vendors do come and bring their produce, and there's also extra dining there as well as our Shawnee Park. Now, our Shawnee Park is just in the backyard of our campus here at West Virginia State. So this is a public walking trail and golf course as well. And something that I grew up going to as well is our Charleston Clay Center for Arts and Sciences. This is more where different concerts are booked. We also have different science activities and different venues as well within the Charleston Clay Center. And then last but not least, I do encourage everyone to follow us on social media. We're constantly posting as to what we are doing here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. So if anyone has a Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I often always do encourage individuals to follow us on social media to stay up to date as to what me and my fellow recruiters are doing here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. And then last but not least, this is our email available and our phone number as well, with that link to our application. So at any time, if you guys have any questions at all, I do encourage everyone to email us or call us. We would be happy to assist you. And again, I'm also available as well. So without further ado, that does conclude the presentation, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I can see some of you guys in the fall here at West Virginia State University. So thank you for your time, and I do hope that you guys enjoyed my presentation that I prepared.
Absolutely, Kayla. Thank you so very much for your presentation. We are excited to have you. And I don't think everyone knows that you are a recent graduate of West Virginia State University. You just graduated in May, is that right?
Yes, that is correct. I did graduate in May, so this is my first professional career, and I could not be happier that I am here at West Virginia State. A little bit more about my college experience. My degree is in strategic communications with an emphasis in public relations and a minor in leadership studies. So I'm kind of taking what I have and what I studied, and I am successfully able to apply it within this job. And so far, I really do love and enjoy what I do here at West Virginia State University, and hopefully I do have an influence on some new Yellow Jackets joining our university.
Absolutely awesome. Well, congratulations on your graduation and your new job.
Thank you.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you.
At this time, we will have our question and answer period. Lorena or Danielle, are there any questions in the right now?
I don't see that any questions have come up just yet.
Okay, great. I do have one for you, Kayla.
Yes.
I was wondering if you had any special support services for homeless students, foster students. Are there any other special considerations for those types of students?
Of course, those are obviously all welcome here at West Virginia State University. But with that being said, I will have to definitely look into that. That is something that I will have to look into. But with that being said, we also do like to offer, and I did highlight within our housing and residence life, that for out-of-state individuals, we do require a 2-year minimum. So with that being said, for anyone out of state, just because you are out of state doesn't mean after those 2 years are over that you have to move out of the dorm. That's obviously something that is available for if you'd rather live here for 4 years on campus. With that being said, our Office of Housing and Residence Life would be able to answer and assist some of those questions, maybe on getting that application fee waived, different resources available maybe for funding dorm supplies and different things like that. But that is something that is a great question, but I will definitely look into that. But that is always an option here that I always like to highlight. I have toured both of those, Dawson and Keith Scholars Hall, and they are great. It's right here on campus, so it's definitely a good resource to have as well.
Excellent, excellent. Also, do you offer any dual enrollment opportunities?
Yes, we do offer dual enrollment. A lot of our individuals from other high schools do enroll here at West Virginia State University and get those credits knocked out. So that is something that a lot of students here do partake in. So a lot of times we do, if a student does enroll in high school and they are taking college credits, they do have to send over those transcripts. So that way that can be evaluated, and then we can apply that to their college degree. That being said, I'm always a very big advocate that individuals should definitely take that opportunity. Speaking for me, I unfortunately did not take any college credits in high school. So, I walked into college with a blank slate, but anything to help you get that jump started, I think is a great opportunity. So that is something that we do offer here.
Excellent, excellent. Michelle, do you have any questions?
Yes, I have one. I thought it was really wonderful the way you explained what you were doing in the resident halls for COVID. One person in the 2 roommate suite and 2 in the 4. I just wanted to know, and maybe I missed this part, if there are students in California who may be interested in attending West Virginia State, but they're afraid due to COVID to travel. What are some of the online and hybrid options that you may have for students?
So yes, so with that, it kind of does depend on the course. If it is offered in hybrid or fully online, I know that there are some individuals here that are fully online. It's kind of what's being offered. Of course, maybe if you're in a science lab or a chemistry lab, unfortunately, that might have to be in person. So it's kind of, I think now, and this is such a fluid changing situation, we are offering more flexibility here on campus. But with that being said, for anyone in California, we do offer some online programs as well as for fully online. That's all highlighted on our website. It's not obviously every single undergraduate degree that we offer here, but I actually have one of our view books here. So some of them include our English degree, our business administration and accounting or management, as well as criminal justice, that is available as well. So we do have a lot of online options. So it's kind of, and that's something that a lot of faculty and staff have kind of been working through. But some individuals, if you elect, and a lot of professors here are doing a hybrid course where some can attend in person, but also some can Zoom in and online as well.
Thank you for that. That's very informative. And
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My other question had to do with whether or not you have any special funding or supports for DACA students.
I apologize that your web was cutting out on my end. It's a little glitchy. If you wouldn't care to repeat that question.
Yes, definitely. I hope you can hear me now. I wanted to know if there are any funding opportunities or special supports for DACA students.
That I do not know off of the top of my head. Again, I do apologize, but I'm writing all this down, and I'm going to follow up with you for that after this presentation. But I will be happy to send you an email about that.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Kayla, we're just about to wrap this up. I think I have one more kind of fun question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
You represent a historically Black university.
Yeah.
Could you speak to the diversity that's on campus? There's so many myths sometimes about who can attend these universities, but you are an exemplary example personified with us that some of those myths, none of those myths are true. So could you talk about the diversity on campus and your experience on the campus of West Virginia State University?
Yes. So with that, ever since I've been a employee here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions, I always like to highlight that everyone has welcomed me with open arms. So with that being said, as I said, you know, we have that 14-to-1 ratio, you know, so everyone here knows you by name and by your face and by your story. So with that being said, everyone has welcomed me with open arms. Everyone is also so friendly, and it's a very welcoming environment here at West Virginia State University. So with that being said, you are seeing people from anywhere from Haiti to, you know, West Virginia, anywhere. So we do offer a wide variety of students here at West Virginia State University, and it's honestly a great experience, and it's something that makes us so diverse, and you're able to learn from individuals from other countries or from California, whatever that may be, you know, wherever that is. So if anything, it's a learning environment. You know, I'm constantly talking to students, talking to faculty and their experiences. So it's not like you are just set in one specific, you know, lane in what we offer here. You know, I think my biggest thing is that you have to be able to pinpoint off of people's strengths and weaknesses here. And I think that's something that is shown here at West Virginia State.
Awesome. It sounds like a rich experience. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you and your time and your sharing with us. Michelle, do you have any closing words for us?
I do. I just would like for the students' families and faculty to know that we will be distributing these videos for your use on your school websites. We want to make sure that you have access to this information more than one time. So we are going to make these informational sessions and tours available to your schools and your counselors so that you can garner information as needed from the 10 universities this week. So we thank you for your time, and we really do appreciate you attending these opportunities for higher learning.
Awesome. Kayla? Thank you so very much. I think that's a wrap for us. We look forward to working with you in the very near future. And to all of our students, and you really are all that, a bag of chips and a pickle on the side. So lean into how amazing you really are. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.